Good evening, my people. How you guys doing today? This is a woosah day. I ain't even on my real woosah. I'm on some coffee today. Because that's just the mood I'm in today. Because it's a whole hell of a lot going on. A lot of bullshit. Y'all chime in. DEES house on the rocks. Tonight's topic is, are you ready? Are you ready? We gonna get to it. We gonna talk about it. I know y'all tired of hearing about it. There my people go. Chime in. Chime on in. Hey Gina Reed, how you doing? Chime in. Tell them to come from over there and get over here. Cause guess what? It's so serious. It's that serious. And y'all talk to me tonight. Y'all got to talk to me. You good? That's good. We got to stick together in what's going on. And guess what? If we don't know anything about unification and coming together as a people, y'all better learn about it real quick. And if you never knew about it, you're going to learn about it real quick. Because these days are turning real quick. And if your eyes ain't open, baby, you're going to have a hard time. Today. Yeah, it turned today. In the last 2 weeks, it's been turning every day for the worse. Yes, we praying. We praying to get better. But at the end of the day, we can only pray at this point, as well as stay protected and ready. It's some things are troubling about what's going on. You know, they are very troubling. Very. I seen the news today, and guess what? The gun stores ain't closing. Good morning, good evening. How you doing? The gun stores are not closing. They are lining up for guns. And that's telling me something. Why y'all lining up for these guns? Okay, I can understand. It might be some foolishness jumping off, but guess what? Foolishness happens every day. I'm talking about lines going around the corner to get guns and bullets. Now we lining up to get food, and people lining up to get guns. People have lost their jobs. And I hear we gonna stop the foreclosures. We gonna stop the court hearings. We're gonna stop the rent for right now. But what's gonna happen when it resumes? You're gonna still be out of a job, because ain't no guarantee you getting called back to work. They might hire a whole new slew of people. Ain't no guarantee you gonna be able to bounce back after this is all over overnight. I don't see that happening. What we gonna do? We gotta eat. We have to eat. But the people that are suffering through all of this, and common sense, if you ain't got no money, it's about to be a real problem. Now, they giving money to those who are out of work. That worked. Okay, that worked. We got a lot of people, though, that haven't worked. A lot of people that can't get a job. And it's some people who could get jobs with their backgrounds or whatever, but it's a lot of people who haven't been able to get jobs. Because this economy ain't all that. Okay, and so guess what? Money is being given to some people who First of all, everybody gonna need some money. I don't think anybody should be excluded from what's going on. If they want to double up your food stamps, what that's gonna do? You need money to survive, and food, of course. So I don't think it's fair that only the taxpayers get money when it comes to a crisis right now, because everybody's going to need money. If you not giving the people money like everybody else is getting this $1,000, what do you expect them to do? How do you think they're going to feed their family? When everything closed and cut off. You sure don't want us to steal it. Well, I've been a taxpayer. Don't get me wrong, but I've also been where it was a time where I wasn't working. Real shit. I ain't gonna sugarcoat that, and it could happen to anybody. So we don't know who's going through what right now, but at the end of the day, you got the money out there to help the world. The United States, we help us. And a lot of our people, a lot of minorities are not going to get this money that's being given out. And my question is, what do they expect a brother or a sister to do? You right. Crime is gonna go up if the assistance don't fall in the lines of everybody. Because guess what? Everybody is going through the same issue and the same crisis. So no one should be excluded from getting the resources to live through it. Now, did that sound a little better how I said that? Nobody. I don't care if you ain't worked or had a job. Right now is not the time to be picking and choosing who paid their taxes or not. Because people are getting sick and people dying. And guess what? It ain't got no name. It's for the rich and the poor at this point for what's going on. It's affecting everybody in the world. Y'all and those who know their Bible, okay? God is moving. He moving. You ain't got to believe in my God, but my God is talking. He talking right now. He wants some people to listen. Okay, he wants people to listen. And guess what? People gonna hear him about this right now. But what y'all know something going on when all the kids of America are at home. All of them. Ain't no school. Look, you can't get a babysitter. Because everybody you can't bring him over here, honey. Because I don't want the shit. Okay? I already told you, I don't want it. I don't want my kids with it. So guess what? You keep your friends over there. Y'all keep on FaceTime. And we running out of toilet paper, people. We can't wipe our tails. All these signs, I've never seen it in my life. And I don't even recall reading about it. Have you? Might have been in a third world country, but I still ain't heard. This is happening like a domino effect, and it's happening every day. It gets worse. This all the water I got. Huh? You see that Aquafina? I only got 2 cases. I've been trying to get some more, but I can't get none. I do got a water machine, though, so I can run that jug back and forth to the water machine and fill it up. And hopefully it don't run out of water. But have y'all thought about what if all the stores are open now, but everything's slowly closing? Have y'all thought about if these grocery stores close? Yes, they keep saying this and that. We got enough food. Okay, but they also said it wasn't going to be blown out of proportion like this. But what is it doing? Everything we hear becomes a lie. It wasn't airborne at first. But guess what? You go walking past a nigga with that shit, you gonna get it. It stays in the air 3 hours. Gloves. And I don't care people talking about a mask ain't gonna work. Yes, it will. Because it's gonna cover my damn nose from it going up in there. You better walk around spraying bleach in the air or Lysol too while you're walking around. This is getting out of hand and out of control, and it has already been determined that the government has no control over it. We don't even know and ain't gonna know who's sick, how they sick, and how to get it away from you, because they don't even know or got enough supplies to test the people. So guess what? We not ready for what done landed. It done already been too many places about where it came from. They say China, but they also say Italy. But guess what? From what I'm researching and keep looking at, girl, they made that shit. They made it. Frankly, I think they made it for us. But guess what? That shit done backfired. It done backfired, baby. And everybody getting a chance to get a dose of it. But preparation is the key. They say over 1 million people are going to contract this. I don't even think it's the corona. I think they named it corona. I really do. Just to throw it out there like it's some type of virus. But I don't even think it's that. I can tell you, hey Eric, how y'all doing? Thank you guys for chiming into DEES House on the Rocks. I am just trying to spit some of this real shit tonight because it is so much bothering me. Everybody, I ain't tripping on it, okay? You better trip on it. Cause it's attacking the kids now, and seem like to me it's some shit you can't get rid of, run from. Even with your gloves and masks, it don't sound like you can even get away from it unless you close up completely in your house. Meaning, don't go outside. Period. For nothing. And that's the best way I see of not catching this shit. Go get everything you need. Hopefully you don't get it while you're getting the stuff you need. And load up for 2 to 3 weeks of supplies to stay in the house and peek out the damn window at the people running around. This stuff is on your mail. It is not only on your mail, it's on plastic. This is on stainless steel surfaces. It's in the air. Guess what, y'all? It's in your clothes. It's everything that we function with on a daily basis. This stuff you can catch it. So, y'all gonna tell me that's corona? Corona? I don't think so. This stuff here, I believe, first of all, and then talking about these bats, they experimenting with the bats all the time. always experimenting, trying to figure out how this and that work, and who get killed and how it killed, and this and that, and how it healed. Guess what? This stuff has been made, okay? And they ain't got nothing to get rid of it. Kids are going to be one of the easiest things to contract this stuff. Because kids ain't aware of what they doing through today. You know? Right. They're still trying to make people go to work. Stay home. That's right. Listen to some good music. That's soothing. You know? And like I said, the only way to get out of this and bypass this, when they said today over 1 million people gonna get it, because guess what? Ain't no way of stopping this. And if you running outside, every time you walk out your door, every time you walk out the house, you are at high risk of contracting this virus. Walmart still ain't closed. Guess what? They closing everybody else down. Where do we shop at, people? Walmart. Oh, they cut the hours. Why? By an hour? They don't close at 12 no more. They close at 11. Now, is that... What is that? Now, I done seen some stores in some real nice neighborhoods today. And guess what? Guess how you getting your items from them? You go to the door, in your line, they take your phone number. You tell them what it is you want out their store, and they go get it, bag it up, and bring it back to the front door. That's what them people doing. Walmart, everybody and their mama in there, still shopping. Around hundreds of people. You think you not about to catch nothing? And they talking about in a couple of days the hours going down to 8 o'clock. Really? This ain't nothing to play with. It ain't nothing to play with. And then I'm not on that. Okay, yeah, of course. Anything. First of all, your immune system got to be up. Your immune system got to be up at all times anyway from getting any kind of cold. Everybody know that. When your immune system ain't doing too well, you gonna catch a cold. You gonna catch this and catch that. People running out doing them vitamins. You got to put the vitamins in your system. That shit don't just work because you just start taking them. It take time to build your system up. So, it ain't got nothing to do with them vitamins. Immune system or not. You can catch it. Now, how sick you get is another thing. Okay? You can catch it, immune system, good or not. How sick you get depends on how good your immune system is. But listen to this. Even if you catch it, and even if you are not hurt behind it when you catch it, how many relatives or people in your family or your mamas, your daddies, your church members, anybody, your peers, how many people can you give it to that can't deal with it? Okay? The priest just had church, this weekend? Last week? Catholic church. And the priest done contracted the virus. And he was up there praying for hundreds of people in the church that he has exposed to this virus. So guess what, people? This ain't got no name. It ain't got no name on it. And nobody knows if it's going to be their time real soon when it comes to this virus. And the best thing to do is stay as safe as possible as we possibly can. But I have already identified that the only way to stay clear of this shit is to lock your ass up in the house and don't never come out until they say it's over. Everybody who gonna die from it done died. And everybody who lived through it done live. That's what I see. And then, on top of that, all the chaos that is causing in between. Do y'all see where the economy is going from here? And do you see what it's going to be after it's over? Okay? This about some money when it's all said and done. Because guess what? It's like the economy about to start from scratch again, and only the wealthy going to be in the predicament to deal with the comeback. We going to be struggling, and doing bad when this is over with. Because we ain't rich. We ain't rich. So you got to have money to sustain in a crisis. Everybody already living paycheck to paycheck. Hey, baby. Everybody living from, not everybody, but us as a people living from paycheck to paycheck. And when I say us as a people, it ain't only the black people. It's my amigos. You feel me? And we got a couple of more people out there that can say they are a minority. But we got a problem, y'all. And we better wake up. Yeah, and keep listening to your good music to keep your temper down. But I'm gonna tell you something too. I don't know how long I can weather this storm. God, yes, I love you. Please pull me and take me through it. But if I run out of food, me and my kids, I'm going to get me something to eat, and I'm going to feed them too. Any means necessary. People out here buying guns. Now, for y'all crackers that's getting them guns ready, I got a word or two for you. And for us people that can't walk in and get one, you got a kid. I don't know why. They stealing toilet paper on the construction job. They ready. They gonna have themselves together, and ain't nobody gonna miss that toilet paper they stealing either. It's just when we steal some, it's a problem. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. The ones that can't go in the store and get a guns. If you got a son or a daughter that's 21 and ain't got a record, you better put them in them gun lines too. Cause mine getting in the gun line. And I hope they looking. Cause guess what? I'm talking about this week. I want you in the gun line. Cause I want a Glock with extended clip. I'm not going for it. Period. And y'all better open your eyes and see what is going on. It's getting real iggy out there. And guess what? They getting ready for us. Because you know why? They already know what predicament they're pushing us in. Behind a virus. Behind the virus. That done backfired. But like I said, at the end of the day, we the ones gonna feel it the most. And not even too much as with a virus. We gonna feel it enough in the economy and with our living. Yes. Exactly. Let us go up in there. You're right. They're gonna limit the ammunition that we able to get. But see, they ain't lying now getting all the ammunition. By the time we get there, they're going to act like we got to get so many bullets. But they done got as many as they want. You know? Y'all better open your eyes. Because guess what? They have been playing games with us for the longest. And doing these little punk-ass tactics to make it look like it's one way when it really going to end up another. and when it always affect us. What I don't like I said, he gonna give out $1,000 to all the taxpayers. He know damn well we as minorities already have problems when it comes to that. First of all, y'all look how stuff is designed. Half these people can't even find a job because of their record, which means half of them don't pay taxes unless you own your own business. And everybody was not fortunate enough to get in that predicament. People didn't know how to take they hustle money and go get a business either. That's something you should have did. But it's going to affect us. Because this crisis is not a pick and choose, and guess what? It wasn't designed for this section or this section. It's everybody. So why is everybody not getting help? Everybody has to be at home. Everybody has to have their kids. Everybody has to eat. Everybody has to get in line together. Everybody going to the doctor together, and everybody dying and getting sick together. So why can't everybody get this money together so we can maintain through the crisis? If that is the case, then who are you to have anything to say when people get out there and try to survive? Because it's going to come to that. Any means necessary. Second of all, you can't even get online to even apply for it because everybody in the world is trying to get it. So that's why it shouldn't even be no him or her or no designated people to get this money. Y'all better wake up, open y'all eyes, get ready. Because I smell something terrible coming. It's already bad, but I smell something real terrible coming. And before I get up out of here, I'm going to go trying. And I'm going to die fighting for mine. You know, it's serious. Y'all need to also protect yourselves. Try to protect your grandmothers and your grandfather. Another thing, right? That disability. What? Not everyone is rich. True. Not everyone is rich. But and guess what? People on disability. You know, you got man, that this is fixed. This is designed and fixed for the people who can stand the rain. We can't stand the rain. And we know we can't. Ain't gonna try. Some of us trying to stay at work through this all. Just so you can get a check. Whether you jeopardizing coming home to your kids and giving it to your family, you trying to go out there and stay at work. Okay? And, hey, it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. But I'm telling y'all better stay focused and pay attention to everything that's going on. Just like they said today. They ain't got enough kits for the world. Okay, but y'all going around here, Kim Kardashian and them probably got it tested. Y'all testing the basketball players. Y'all testing people who ain't sick. Like they said, get sick and then test to see who got it. Because that's the only way we going to preserve and have enough, if that's going to be enough anyway. But you still can find, it's going to be people walking around out here that they won't have a test to find out if they got the shit or not. But yet you testing all these celebrities and people with money just to see if it's in their system. Preserve that shit. Because watch these movies that they got out. We gonna have to look in the nigga eyes and look at the nigga skin and see if he cough to see and guess if he got the virus. So we gonna be guessing through this. But I'm gonna guess with my face covered up, and if you gotta make some gloves, you better get some of these plastic grocery bags and make some. Okay, compromise is real too. I'm kind of pissed off about what's going on, y'all. And I think y'all need to be too. Because we just watching. We watching. We sitting back and watching, and we really ain't got no say-so. None. We can't tell these people nothing about what we need and what we want. They telling us what they gonna give us and how it's gonna be. It's a change that's being made right now in this United States, and it's not a change for the better when it comes to our living situation. Homelessness is already big. Even though he done froze the rent, even though he done froze the foreclosures, and you don't have to pay, even though he has frozen the bills. My question is this: are you gonna have to pay for the stuff that you didn't have to pay when it come back on? How you supposed to do that if you ain't been working? And that's gonna put you on, and you gotta catch up. Or are you gonna resume from when you said, okay, all the restrictions off, and we gonna start from there? Even though when you start back up, guess what? Everybody laid off. So when you laid off, that means, guess what? You don't just go back to work either. You gonna have to apply for a job, or they gotta call you back to work. What you supposed to do when he take the restrictions off? See, if you rich, you good. If you ain't got no money, you stuck. Cause them that $1,000 he gave away anyway, that shit gonna be gone. What $1,000 do for you? Especially if he giving it to you so you can pay your rent. You gotta eat. You gotta go find a job. You gotta do this. And the system's gonna be so backed up because it ain't even used to the whole damn world applying for assistance at the same time. They ain't gonna have nothing for us when these restrictions are lifted. And we still gonna be in bad shape. So I advise you now, people. Number one, if you do come up on some money, don't just be spending it like you crazy. Don't spend it like you crazy. And you better shop. You better shop like you got some sense. You better shop and you better go back to our roots. Y'all seen roots? Y'all better really go back to the roots. Beans and rice. Gravy. Okay? Y'all better get bread, greens, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to start eating like a slave. Okay? I'm damn near about to start growing me some vegetables. But you better have your vegetables, your rice, your beans. The shit that's gonna last. I don't even want no meat too much. But at the end of the day, we gotta feed these kids. And yeah, they got enough food, they say, but everything they say is turning out to be some BS. Look like we ain't gonna have no tissue for a long time either. I don't know. But something is seriously wrong. And I know, like I said, everybody talking about they tired of hearing about it. But how can you be tired of hearing about what the hell is going on? Okay? When your ass about to damn near be living in the bushes. And me too. But I ain't gonna live in the bush down there. I'm gonna live right next to the bush in them hills where they got some goddamn money. I'm gonna live in they bush. As if I can't get no food down, and if you don't want me going in the store to get it, then guess what? You better start passing some of them plates out your house and help a nigga out. Pay attention, people. It's serious. Watch your kids. And guess what? Kids are home. All the kids are home. It ain't time either for kids to go play with Joe next door. It ain't time for him to go play with Lil Kiki across the street either. It's time for him to look at them out the window. Because you don't know where Kiki or Joe and their family done been either during the day. And this shit is that contagious. So, I don't know. I just had to get on here and it been bothering me, y'all. It's been bothering me. We got to watch ourselves. We also got to come together. We better be trying to come up with some type of game plan to bounce back after this is over. Because guess what, y'all? If y'all don't see it now, a recession has already landed. It just ain't blew up yet. It landed, though. It landed as soon as they started firing people, laying them off. It landed. Unity is the key. They racking up. They gonna have all the supplies. They gonna have all the supplies. You know, and they gonna. You're right. Even when this is over with, we still gonna have to pay for our necessities. If y'all don't see the big picture, we ain't gonna have too much to be giving away to pay for too much of nothing. Because if you ain't got it, you ain't gonna have but a little bit that you probably gonna want to just try to hold on to so you don't have nothing in a time like this. That's why we gonna have to rely on each other. So if one of us is doing better than the other one, check this out, y'all. It ain't time to be pointing fingers. It ain't time to be saying I got this and you ain't got that, and with all that old petty shit. It's time that we start helping each other the best way we can, because at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, all we got is us. We in our own lane. We in our own boat. They brought us on our own damn boat. We still in our own boat. You feel me? So we gonna have to survive. And I don't care if my neighbor, you're not my family, but if me too, if I can help somebody, okay, that's from my boat, that's in need. And when I say in need, I'm talking about surviving. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have to pitch in and start helping each other, because it's really getting to that point, and it's gonna get there. Like I said, the first thing was to lay everybody off. Lay everybody off. Everybody know that when you get laid off, you don't just got a job when it's over with. You gotta be rehired. How long do you think it's gonna take you to get a job or get your job back? Because so many people are out of work. They can hire a whole new crew of people because you are laid off. Unless they guaranteed you your job back when this is over with. Sound like to me, though, that hasn't even been discussed. People just getting laid off, going about your business, talk to you later. These grocery stores, look, it's going to come a time where this gets so bad that nothing can. Yeah, the greedy people didn't realize this was coming. But guess what? It's knocking on the door, baby. Okay? It's right here. And that's why you hearing this song that the purge is coming. Because it just might be coming. Because like I said, he giving money to the people, number one, who already got money. These taxpayers, a lot of them, they already got money. They don't even need money. If anything, he should give to the people that don't have over this much income to help them make it through this shit. It's people that don't even need Just because they pay taxes don't mean nothing. But it's people that don't even need this money. It's people that's going to really need this money. And it ain't us he giving it to. When I say us, not that I don't pay taxes, but us as a minority. Y'all know, real talk, y'all know we ain't doing all that good. Y'all know it's a struggle for us. Disability. People on disability, you right. They not getting anything. And guess what? That's our mothers. That's our grandparents, great-grandparents, aunts, great-aunts. Everybody got some of them. And guess who got to take care of them? We do. But y'all, they expect us to help them and take care of them with, we got to piece together all of what we got at the round table to make it. But guess what? You think that he looking at that? He ain't looking at that shit. It's getting hard. It's about to get hard. But I bet you one thing, I will not starve. I will not starve. And if it's a bag of rice in the store and I know it's in there and I don't give a damn if it's locked. If we gotta eat, we're going to eat. And if my people's got to eat, I'm gonna help them eat. If that's how it's gonna go. And like I said, they lining up at these gun stores. So y'all better hold on. I ain't into violence unless it come like this. You mess with me and you gonna get it back. That's how I feel. Cause God ain't got no problem with us protecting ourselves either. These white folks lining up at these gun stores. And yeah, they know the majority of us can't walk to the gun store and go get a gun. But if you got any kind of sense, you better get these. We got plenty of cousins, nieces, nephews, and kids of our own that are 21 that don't got a record. And guess what? Mine getting in line with the white folks, and you gonna get a gun too for this house. I bet you. You will be armed with these motherfuckers. Because their intentions are evil, because they devilish and they devils, and it's a setup for what's to come. We about to, y'all, this shit is serious. It's past a virus. That's how I'm looking at it. This past a virus. This is survival. It's going to survival. Like I said, when we come off these restrictions, are they gonna make us back pay for the weeks that went by that we weren't working to even pay the weeks that just went by and the bills that were put on hold? Are we gonna have to back pay that? How we gonna back pay that when we coming off a restriction and ain't got a job? Only the people with money already is going to be able to come up out of this. Only the people with money. So I had to get on here, y'all get it together. And I'm telling you, get it together. We do need to live in love. But guess what? We also need to live in reality. We always living in love, but we always getting stepped on at the same damn time. While we steady trying to love everybody. But we ain't here to keep getting ran over at either. And we are able to defend ourselves. And guess what? When we pushed into a corner and we we don't have nowhere else to turn, then we gonna have to do what we gotta do so we can live. Exactly. We gotta do what we gotta do. I'm not saying go out there and just do stuff for nothing. I have to be pushed in my corner. And like I said, it's looking like we're getting pushed into a corner where we have nothing else to do but to try to make it and get it how we live when this is all said and done. despite a virus and whatever else that's going on. It's everywhere. We have never seen this in our lives. Nobody has ever seen this in their life. And to play with it and take it lightly, I advise you not to do that at this time. Like I said, these people were lining up to get guns. Why? Where did that go? Where did that come from? You know why? Because they see a picture that we supposed to see. But I see it. I don't know how many of y'all see it, but I see why they lining up to get these guns. Because even though it is what it is right now, they already see that we gonna have to do what we have to do to make sure our families and our people are okay. And you know how black folks do when you push them in a corner. We don't mean to break into your store, but guess what? You ain't gave us no money to live and make it to the next month. And $1,000 ain't nothing in the first place. Everybody rent in California is more than $1,000. That check gone. Second check. What is that for? The next month? What is the $1,000 for April for? April's rent? Even though the rent is on hold? Or you're going to have to get that $1,000 to the landlord when the restriction is lifted. Okay, damn if you do. We already live paycheck to paycheck. Everybody getting laid off. You ain't got another check coming after that $1,000. Not even from your job. Unemployment, ain't no telling when you gonna get that, because 100 million people trying to get it. The machines ain't even equipped for it, for the applications. I want to know. I don't understand, why are they running up and getting guns? That makes me feel some type of way. Over some freaking toilet paper. We need the shit too. They getting all the supplies. I seen them loading up on 15 packs of toilet paper. We can't even buy that much. I end up getting what? Two packs. They in there with getting 15 and 20 packs. You know what I mean? And all the rest of the supplies that everybody gotta share. And we gotta wait in line till another shipment come in. When they at home, they went shopping last week. Ain't been out since. Half of them. But y'all, this is serious. Y'all need to take it serious. Y'all need to get hold of y'all kids. All that running around right now in them streets ain't cool. All them running around with your partners and your friends. It's time to sit down. It's time to sit down with the family and monitor what is going on. Every day is something different. So every day is important for you to focus on the news and what the president is saying and all these laws that are being made overnight. And they're making these laws at 12 at night. They up there on TV making laws for tomorrow. And they gonna be in there doing a lot of shit they ain't got no business doing. Because guess what? The president was on his way out any damn way. You don't see this shit? Okay? Voting where? Who? Oh, everything on hold. Watch this. Y'all need to pay attention. Wake up. Get y'all kids. Y'all get y'all kids and educate them now on the possibilities of what's going on, what can happen. Y'all need to get them ready. As well as we gotta stay safe. We can't fight our battles sick. That's what we can't do. So the best thing is all the time too. You know what? I ain't heard too many milling stories this color here is kind of rocking pretty good with this virus. Not to say that we can't get it, we can, but I'm just saying though, you know, devil's first. He done tweeted some more shit. I'm sick of him anyway. But y'all pay attention. Let's come together. It's time to unify as a people, because we gonna have to thug it out. We gonna have to make it through this. Y'all stay prayed up. And I love church, but hey, our preachers, y'all preachers gonna have to start preaching live on Facebook, because even church ain't safe right now. It ain't. You can walk in there and you don't know where Sister So-and-so was at last week and who she was around. Everybody, I love y'all. Thank you for chiming in to DEES House on the Rocks. Tonight, I was serious. Yeah, this was one of my serious nights, because I am troubled behind what's going on. Y'all stay prayed up. God can do anything. I am a believer. I'm a believer of that. I don't know who your God is, but whoever you worship and whoever your higher being is, and we all got the same one. It all come right back to that one faith. God will do anything. He can change anything as well. But he also ain't for us being no fools either. Okay? And we are able to look after each other and look after ourselves the best way possible. And he ain't about nobody trying to harm us, and I ain't about nobody trying to harm me either. But pay attention to what's going on, y'all. Love y'all. Take care. Everybody, stay sanitized. Wash your hands. When you go out, try as much as possible to cover your nose. Don't cough on nobody. If you have the symptom, all I can say is, because we ain't gonna have nothing to see if we got the shit no way. To let them tell it, ain't no supplies. Bet you ain't no supplies for us, but it's the supplies for them. See, we already getting shorthanded. And that's the way of the world for us black people and the other minorities and the not so rich, or don't have too much of this or that. We always getting shortcut. The disabled people, you know what I mean? We gotta watch out for each other and our elders at the same time. We gonna end up having to feed each other the best way possible. Love y'all. Take care. Thank you for chiming in to DEES House on the Rocks. I will be hosting a watch party of this show, because it's a message in this show tonight. Yeah, back us up. Nobody want to get sick. Don't nobody want to get sick, y'all. But guess what? They ain't got nothing to help us not get sick. There's nothing they have found to cure this here, whatever this is. And I do not think it's a coronavirus. I do think it's something else. Remind you, a virus or the flu, you have mucus. This don't have no signal sign, no mucus connected to it, or nothing else. This is something put into the atmosphere, and guess what? It ain't acting right. It ain't doing what they thought it was gonna do. And it's bigger than what y'all can see right now. And guess what? They ain't gonna tell us. If y'all been on my page and saw, I put all those previous posts of the president talking about, oh, we got this under control. Whatever this is, it's under control. The coronavirus is under control. All his videos up there about him talking about this and how it wasn't gonna affect the people of America. And now it's out of control. And he can't even, he not even acknowledging the lies he just got through telling all the months and years previous till these last couple of weeks. So again, like I said, y'all, keep y'all kids in the house. Ain't no playing next door across the street and going to visit over here, there, family or not. Because y'all don't know what people's daily journeys are. Y'all don't know who got what, who bringing back what, who they been around with what. And the best way to contain it is if you contain it within your home and in your circle. Because that way you got your hand on what's going on in your house. And you can manage that part right there. You can't manage other people's houses and what they doing. But again, too, as a people, like I said, we got to stick together and overcome what's going on now and what is coming in the near future that doesn't look too good at this point in time. I love you guys for chiming in to Dee's House on the Rocks. Take care. Wash your hands. Sanitize. I love you guys, and I will be tuning in with you later. Stay tuned for more of this at a later date. Goodbye.